Siddhartha considered life being a merchant a game. If life in high school is a game, I might be among the ones who are good at playing it. However, the big question is whether I focus on the game too much and forget the true meaning of education. For 3 years, I've flown back and forth from China to America in order to receive a better education in search of the completeness. I'm taking symbolic logic this trimester, and I've started to realize that math is more about thinking rather than problem solving. Staring at the problem set for a long time, I constantly review the teacher's sample solution to guarantee the accuracy of my answers. Remember, the purpose of this course is to think rather than getting all the questions correct. My math teacher, Mrs. Alford, reminded me again. I spent all my life concentrating on getting everything correct. But the thinking process is only what matters. I lay down on my bed one night and recalled all the math I've done in the past 12 years. Different mathematical symbols and numbers flew through my head continuously. Silently, the Tao of Math came to my mind. The Tao that can be told is not the eternal Tao, according to Lao Tzu. The math that can be solved is not the eternal math. Math is a way of thinking that is able to lead people to enlightenment. Like Tao, it embodies all the secrets of the universe and explains how everything works. An apple falling down from a tree can simply be explained by F equals ma, force equals math times acceleration. Things little, we start to use numbers to count things. I thought I was good at math by getting hundreds on tests. However, I never truly understand that equation as simple as 1 plus 1 equals 2 contains the greatest abstraction and balance. Just like the yin-yang symbol in Taoism, in order to keep the balance of both sides of an equation, addition appears with subtraction. Division comes along with multiplication. The concept of balance appears also with the real numbers and imaginary numbers, rational numbers and irrational numbers. They're at the opposite side of each other. Together, they form the whole system of numbers in the math world. Following the patterns of nature is like following the patterns of math. By watching the water flows, Lao Tzu found Tao in the personality of water. Siddhartha gained wisdom from listening to the 1,000 voices in the river. The water changed to vapor and rose, became rain and came down again, became spring, brook, and river, changed anew, flowed anew. Nature varies merely, but it sticks to a certain fixed pattern. Reincarnation in Buddhism and Hinduism also borrows the idea of a pattern, a life cycle. By dedicating myself to math, I find the patterns of mind. Mathematical proofs follow the frame of logic and reasonings. The sentence, if A, then B, contains the most simple but beautiful logic that is used a lot in mathematical deductions and inductions. Inside the frame, there are millions of ways you can use to deduce a proof. Some of the ways might be easier than others, and some of the ways might fit you better than the others. There is never only one correct way in math. Hindus believe in a similar concept. According to the world's religions book, there are multiple paths to God, each calling for its distinctive mode of approach. People can choose to practice different yogas to reach nirvana according to Hinduism. It doesn't matter whether they choose to work or to love. The difference in paths will not affect the final result. Choosing the way that fits you is all what matters. Math is able to make invisible visible. I was having a hard time trying to understand the concept of four dimension. Geometry helped me to comprehend that. It's easy to picture that a line is in a one-dimensional world. A square is a two-dimensional object, and a cube is a three-dimensional object. So what does four-dimensional mean? Although we cannot see four-dimensional objects, they're there. Here is a two-dimensional drawing of a hybrid cube in the four-dimensional world. Like math, the three Eastern philosophies we learned this trimester make invisible visible. Tao, Shiva, and Nirvana are all intangible ideas, but Taoism, Hinduism, and Buddhism proved their existence. Buddha is hidden in everyone's mind. So does math. Math helps us to decipher the secret of the universe and understand the invisible things in life. Mrs. Alford once said, "Math before calculus is only the alphabet." I just entered the door of the entire math world. The reality of math is what I will continue to search for.